Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. We're currently at war with Byzantium and Trebizond. We have some Orthodox zealots here that we need to deal with, most likely soon, but before we deal with them, I'm going to allow the sieges for the Byzantine lands to end, more or less. It shouldn't really be an issue. We also vassalized Granada last time, currently working on, well, I should be working on relations with them, because we kind of need to get them high, so I can make some moves on Castille and Portugal. Other than that, I don't expect too much to happen, really. Just going to continue doing what we have been doing. In this case, I think can afford to take like a Timus hit, although it is a little bit larger than like. Also, in this case, I guess we can go with rebel negotiation, which kind of sucks, but it's better than spawning rebels that will in turn cripple my manpower for some time to come. At least that's how I view it. And judging by the time, it will probably take another year potentially to get this done. But I only need one Casus Belli because I kind of want to just, well, vassalize Georgia, as you know, and then we can fabricate claims on most likely Crimea afterwards. So I don't really need to do anything more here. They don't have any allies though, and we're going to use that to our advantage. We're just going to declare war straight away, and I have no idea who actually is on, or who might actually meet here, how many troops they have. I wouldn't presume they have too many. They have 2,000. So yeah, these 7,000 men should be more than enough to deal with them, I think. So let's see, 7 heretic regiments rise up in revolt in Silistria. Waste of time. Sure, we'll go for it. It's a waste of time for the time being, because I kind of need to get everything to speed up here if I want to be able to deal with those guys. So I'm going to cut down on the size of the forces here. Let's see if we can deal with them quickly. Hopefully that is. And I'm also going to deal with the guys here in Georgia. Siege of Constantinople is finally done. That is good. I might lose these, well, so far my conversion here, if I don't play my cards right. And I played them wrong right there, I know. You don't have to tell me. And so far I don't really have that many. Well, we'll probably have to send some guys or some extras over there to help. So we'll send this team over to CG Moretti. Then we'll just wait here now for the last province of Byzantium to fall. And then we'll make some other moves. I'm a little bit unsure on what. We're going to take Pike Square here. Military attack 4. With that we get military attacks plus 0.20. Wow! Military tactics plus 0.25. Land morale increased by 0.5. And I can build an armory. All in all very good. Pretty sure everyone is ahead of me though. Nope. Nope. And nope. No, I'm ahead. Wow. I'm really good. No, sorry. Mehmet is really good. My bad. But anyways, we just have to wait now for Hawkiee to fall, and then we'll probably start making some moves. I will probably move most of my forces over to Castille. The only issue, of course, is an alliance with Burgundy and Portugal. That also means that I can potentially go for taking Porto or Coimbra. Again, without a claim, but we'll see what I actually end up doing. It's kind of a risky gamble no matter what I decide to do here. We will take that, and we will take Hawkiee too. I'm pretty sure about that. Just have to wait for the goddamn siege to finish. No idea why that's suddenly so goddamn slow while everyone else is super fast. Probably because of the fact it's Ironman. But it doesn't matter. We'll deal with that as we go. See, do I want to go for vassalizing Serbia as well, potentially? No, I don't think so, but I do know that I want to at least fabricate a claim, so I have a Casus Belli in the future should I decide to attack them. And we'll fabricate a claim on Kosovo, because that is the most likely province to not be taken by, well, anyone. At least that's what I'm thinking here. We have rebels in Thessaly as well. That's a problem. Partly fell, Trebizond fell. And right now I don't have anyone to make peace with Trebizond, but that doesn't really matter. Let's see here, do I want to lower... Yeah, we want to lower that. We don't really want any rebels to come and kick my ass just because I have a high war exhaustion here. The Mamluks out in the military coalition, that is pretty damn good. I think I'll actually just accept these guys' terms. It's just lots of prestige and some taxes and production in Thessaly. So I'm pretty sure I can live with that. Of course, the fact that I can't convert it for some time is going to be a little bit annoying, but again, it's something that I can live with. And it's better not to waste that manpower if I am to attack Castille, I think. We'll see. I might just be wrong about the whole thing, and sacrificing everything is probably not the best idea, but I'm hoping that it is, and that is kind of why I'm doing it. So we'll see. There we go, finally the siege of Hawkiee is over, and with that I am going to call these guys, or this guy, home, because we can afford to do so. It's still 6 years before I can start the integration, so it doesn't matter, or rather it's no problem to start, or in this case call them home a little bit early. Also, if these guys are just allied with Genoa, I'm very tempted to start fabricating claims on Salento and Bari, and start conquering some of southern Italy. It'll make it a little bit easier once I go north. It's definitely tempting. For now, however, we'll make peace for the 3 provinces that we have fabricated claims on against the Byzantine. We'll take the money, and that's really about it, I think. We'll fabricate a claim on Maria later and take that, but this should work in this circumstance. We'll also make Constantinople capital, of course. Become Turkish, and it will change to Sunny. Free call, always wonderful. And we'll call those 2 while we're at it. So I'm going to move those guys up north. We're going to take Trebizond straight out and next, and make call. Again, with the prices that I currently have to pay, I'm very uncertain what I want to do with my first idea set. I'm very tempted to just take the religious ideas. And the reason is simple. I get the mercenary power that I need for everything. We'll get some better relations bonuses. And all in all, it will allow me to go down on the piety level and just get cheaper, well, tech, more money, more soldiers. All in all, I'll get everything that I need from that. So I think that is probably what we'll do. I'll consider it up to the point, of course, but considering that we're going to conquer a lot of land in Europe, a lot of Christian land, it's probably the best idea, or for the best. So that is my reasoning behind that. We'll see what I do, though. It's still up for a little bit of a discussion in my mind. We have gotten what we need here against Georgia, so we're going to make peace. We're going to join up our forces. I think I'll have to move every single soldier over to Castille once we actually declare war there. For now, Castille is a definite target. England is another definite target. A third definite target would be France, because these 3 are more or less the prime suspect or prime targets. We are going to introduce yes here. I don't really know what it is, but we're going to introduce it. Also, religious ideas will be very powerful once we get this as well, which is going to be a little bit interesting. But it doesn't really matter. Time to go back to improving relations with Polish attacks. Fine. Time to go back to improving relations with Granada. And again, I'm a little bit unsure if I want to do any real conquest now, other than just fabricating claims on some of the miners in the area. I think we're just going to go for fabricating claims on the miners and other targets. In this case, Byzantium and Naples. If I can get a couple of Neapolitan provinces, then I can make a lot of moves from there too. So I think in this case we are going to fabricate claims on Bari and Salento and do some moves from there. But first, of course, we're going to fabricate claims on Maria, and all in all here, it's going to be a little bit of a peaceful time ahead of us. Crimea will probably leave the coalition before they become a problem. At least that was what I'm hoping for. And let's see how much I have to pay in 10 prestige, local autonomy. Of course, I can't convert it for 20 years, but it's perfectly alright. Once I take 3 ideas, it will solve itself anyways. With the where is it? With the religious unity. So it's not really a problem at all with the Ottoman tolerance, as you know. But I think, as per my previous plan, we are going to most likely have to move some troops to Granada pretty soon. We'll have to see. And I also definitely need to get the relations up a little bit faster. But it doesn't matter, it should be there on time, I would presume. We'll see. Now that's an annoying fact, the fact that Byzantium just joined the coalition. Crimea has 35, so by the time I'll attack them again, they've probably left. Or are about to leave. Doesn't matter. Akakonliu, who are you just allied with now? the Crimeans and the Mamluks. So I can actually use these guys to attack Crimea and next Georgia. It's a possibility, but again, I'm kind of uncertain here how things will play out or what I'll do. We'll just have to figure it out as we go. I was tempted to take religious ideas first to speed things up, but first and foremost here, we have taken Admin Tech 4, which gives us the national ideas, first group of idea. Three statistics, more or less a gamble between now religious, administrative, or diplomatic. Taking administrative ideas now and go to adaptability will potentially save me quite a bit of admin points in the beginning now, but I think we'll go for diplomatic ideas since it's basically I will need to fabricate a lot of claims. I will need a lot of diplomats to, well, deal with vassals, everything like that. I also have the points already required to take 2 of these, so that should speed things along quite well as well. So I've decided to go with diplomatic ideas first, and we're going to take the 2 of the first ideas, diplomats and also time to fabricate claims, minus 33%, we'll know which will be useful. And another reason why I chose to go with this is if I take in administrative ideas, for instance, I would just take in 2 of them, which would make me stuck here. By taking this, I'll get less rebels and also higher religious unity more or less from the get-go, which will be useful. I could have wasted 400 more admin points on taking another idea, but I opted for not doing that. So this is what we will be going for, which actually allows me now to start improving relations with Georgia, as well as fabricating claims on a lot of provinces here. As you can see, the Byzantines here have done a kind of a hilarious thing. They have ended up with more provinces than they should. That puts me in a position here where I kind of have to deal with them because they are annoying and I don't like them because I'm the Ottomans. We're going to straight out go for annex here, I think. Ragusa is still alive, so I thought first that was Byzantium land as well, but that doesn't matter. We'll go for a straight out annex. I think that is my best bet. And since they are in coalition against me, we'll declare war on Serbia. We'll vassalize Serbia, and everyone will be happy ever after. These guys cannot be we can't start to annex them until 2.5 years, so that is also perfectly alright. We're going to call these guys, or this guy back. We're going to keep on fabricating claims on Naples. Again, I kind of want to make sure that I get the areas of southern Europe rather quickly. Again, dealing with Austria later could potentially prove, well, a bad choice or a hilarious mistake, but as things are now, I think it's safe to just sit by and see how things develop. So that's my plan. England, of course, needs to be taken down a notch pretty soon, but that also comes with dealing with Portugal and Castille. A little side note here, Castille actually has approximately quite a lot of men. They are currently at war, I think. They're actually at war with France. This is wonderful. A war with France for Castille is probably going to cripple them quite a bit. And I'm pretty sure the war will last a while too. So that could definitely be useful. And also, as you can see, I've actually raised a mercenary army here that I use for hunting down rebels to save my manpower. So that should be fine. We'll probably fight a war against Byzantium and Serbia before we fight for. Do we want to do that? If we declare right away, then we might pull this off. I'm thinking if I want to attack them right now before attacking Spain, and I think or Castile. I have no idea why I could keep calling them for Spain. Probably just because I'm used to Spain being there, I guess. Been looking a little bit too much at normal or modern maps. We are going to take a war on Kosovo here, and that should hopefully drag Byzantium into the mix. It did, and with that, Byzantium is a bad memory now. I think half the army should be more than enough, and we'll be using our navy here to get to the other places. Roads will be a hard nut to crack no matter how you look at it, so I think what we'll actually do is drop 5,000 or 6,000 men to siege that, and then we'll take 4,000 from this army and drop in Crete. For now, however, we'll deal with the Serbian army and hopefully thrash it. We'll see how it goes. It shouldn't, as you might imagine, this shouldn't be a problem at all, but it might be. But it shouldn't be, again. We'll see how it ends up. There we go, the war against Byzantium, and, the Serbians are done. We're going with the full annexation of Byzantium. Again, it's going to be a little bit costly in some of these cores, or coring some of these, in this case just Crete, but it's perfectly alright. We can live with those costs. I also opted for speeding things up by adding some more troops to the Crete siege. Again, just to speed things up rather than dragging it out, and also of course to be able to make sure that we were at peace once we got to the wow, this is kind of annoying. I actually thought I would be at peace, but we actually ended up in a war with Bosnia. I should probably realize they were already at war with Serbia here, but I think we'll just vassalize Bosnia then. It's not really much else to do. Of course, this will slow down my plan quite a bit, but it should be perfectly alright even so. I'll just have to add some more mercenaries to the mix, and that should speed things up along. And I'll start moving troops over to start moving troops over to Granada. All in all, it should work out in our advantage here. There's still a war with France, so I'm perfectly sure that it won't be or too bad of an idea to wait. Also, with the fact that the Burgundians are being trampled by the French also helps because they're in alliance with the Castilians. So all in all, I'm pretty sure I can make something good out of this. We can also do an upgrade here to our army, which I completely forgot about. Standardized pikes, level 5, without getting increase in combat width by 2. Infantry shock by 0.15, and we can now use a new type of infantry, which I will actually upgrade to right away, I think. Azab infantry, which will hopefully speed up the sieges a little bit. Doubtful, but that might be the case. So, as I said, I think we'll start moving troops over to Granada. Once we actually start... No, I think we might actually go after Naples while we wait for the integration of Granada. Naxos, Genoa, Tuscany, not really any dangerous foes here. And with that, I can also might as well just fabricate a claim on Naxos, since they're most likely going to end up joining the war anyways. Seems to be the best idea. So, we'll allow the sieges here to finish, and once they have, we'll most likely just go for a straight-out annexation of the... No, straight-out vassalization of Bosnia as well, and thus get ourselves closer to Austria, and also securing a little bit more of the, not really coast, but a little bit inland. First reform of the empire has been formed, or gone through, which is a little bit bad, but I can live with that, I think. Just have to wait and see. For the time being, however, we'll just keep on working with Bosnia, and we'll see if we can end the war soon. I might actually be able to end it right now. I am, and with that, I should be a little bit happier. So, those guys are kicking those guys' ass, and I'll just move everyone here, and we'll start a transport over to Granada, and prepare for war against Castille, I think is probably the best idea. Depending, of course, how long it actually takes to annex Granada. About a year. So, I have a year and a half now. Do I want to attack Naples in a year and a half? I can most likely siege the entirety of Naples in that year and a half. And with some access here, military access, I can most likely get myself to Urbino, or place my army in Urbino. Because I'm pretty sure my fleet is superior to Naples' fleet, and thus attack them and take these 4 provinces. I think that sounds like a fairly good plan, to be perfectly honest. It gives me a base in southern Italy, and it allows me to deal with Naples before they become a big annoyance. So I think I'll actually go with that. I'll also go ahead and build 3 more transports because I do need more cogs for being able to transport my 12,000 man armies around without, well, causing trouble more or less. So I guess we'll take this guy back home. We'll get military access from Ancona, and then we'll prepare for a war in Naples. Also, I didn't actually think about this, but I do need to fabricate several claims on Castille, so I have more than enough time to just sit back and fight Naples in the meantime. So we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.